Check, check, test, test. Hey, let's go. I want to make sure my mic's not peaking because it's been peaking the last 4 streams and nobody said anything. But you're also a deaf nonce, so Lol got him. Check, check, test, test. We're good. Okay, so it's stream day. Trying to hold on together. Why? Yo, Dylan, go like and retweet my tweet. Goober. Hey. Famous. I had K6's reaction clip. Probably not. Alright, let's get into it. Turn my mic down a little bit. She's pretty cooked. There we go. That's better. Check, 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 check. Yo, what's up, Luber? How's it going? You in queue for Battlefield? I told Nathan that if he wants to play it when it goes live, he probably should just have left his PC on today before he went to work. There was earlier. First run of the day. First run of the day, boys. I love how many bots interact with your tweet about, like, interact with tweets about streams. So fucking pathetic, man. I don't know, man. Honestly, I've never been a big Battlefield person anyway. No, I just don't like how open all of Battlefield is. And yeah, I know you could play like Small Conquest or whatever, but I just don't like the whole squad system in general. It's kind of why I don't play Delta Force either. No, that's not even that, because I really liked the old Battlefield games. I liked Bad Co 2, I liked 3, I liked 4. But Battlefield has never hit the same since then, and this game does not look like it's going to. Looks like they're doing things right, but what's the downside? It's EA. Come on now. They are being weird. They're being weird about the specs, too. Because people that have tested it think that their recommended spec includes multi-frame gen. Right, but it is false because the recommended is on a GPU that doesn't have it. But if it includes frame gen to begin with, that's a bad thing. I just worry the performance is going to be rough. Do you see that they were talking shit about other game engines? Like, oh, our engine's the only one that can have destruction like this. Well, it's 3 people per team, and there's up to 4 teams, so 12 total on a small map. What I will say is the finals destruction is cool as fuck. And running a team of 3 demos, there's no map left. Me and Dylan literally have a fucking, like, a team in that game called the Tranny Tramplers, and all we do is run heavies and blow up maps. It's not. It's a fun fuck around game. That's about all it is. It's fun to fuck around in. Taking it seriously is crazy. Do you see people whining about the RPGs being realistic and not exploding as soon as they hit the ground if they're point blank? It's like, dude, what do you want? It is realistic. They have travel distances. Like, what do you want? Do you want to just be able to panic blow people up? Are you that pathetic and sad? Mm. Well, yeah, I mean, every gun in that Battlefield 6 looks like it has fuck all recoil. Like, there's just nothing. Nothing's moving. I mean, that's crazy coming from COD, where there's basically no recoil on anything anyway. I think people are going to abuse the fuck out of the movement that they're adding. It's not. It's not. I just think people are gonna codify it, and it's gonna ruin how, like, the game's just gonna be unfun to play against other people in, man. And Nathan keeps bringing up this, like, but it's Battlefield, and you don't play it like that. Like, alright, and think about how much the atmosphere around COD changed when you allegedly don't play it like that when 2019 came out, and it just fucking sent ripples through the franchise and ruined how people play. It's like, things can change. I just, like, looking at 2042, I didn't have, like, every time I booted that game, I didn't hate it. It's not good. You're right, it's absolutely not good, but I never had an experience on that game that was like, yeah, this sucks. It was just kind of all around eh. Not gonna lie, Battlefield 1 is one of the most, it's just so overhated. I love that game. Battlefield 1, it's my second favorite Battlefield. Like, I'm not a Battlefield fan, but Badco 2 and Battlefield 1 are in my top 3. I have no doubt in my mind it'll be great at launch. It's just, where's it gonna go from there, and what is EA gonna do to make it not great? Okay. It was funny. It was funny watching them take shots at COD, specifically Nicki Minaj. No, no, no. If you've not played recently, that explains it, but it's worse. Beavis and Butthead, American Dad, Family Guy. Yeah. It's fucking sad as much as I like COD. There's like I have not played BO6 in over 2 months. It the thing is it's not. You want to know how I know it's not is because Activision today basically came out and said the worst possible thing they could have ever said. They basically claimed that COD is unkillable and they're not scared of any other franchise. And as right as that is, as unkillable as COD actually is, because let's face it, COD will never die. The thing is, saying stuff like that just proves that you don't care about the people playing your games, and all you see them as is a paycheck. Like, that statement right there, proves to the community that already knew they were being treated, that all you give a fuck about is the money you're making and not anything else. They said the worst possible statement they could have said. Whether or not they believe it to be true or not, you don't say shit like that. Well, yeah, you literally just told the fans that they're disposable. That's all you did. And it's just like, alright. About an hour ago. Well, yeah, there's a lot of people defending Activision. Like, yeah, they're right. See, the Activision knows they can't. Activision, it's like, fuck what? Get off their wang. Like, this is the first time since probably 2019 that I've not been on COD in 2 months or more. Which I regret, because I enjoyed 2019 every time I come back to it. Like, am I gonna buy BO7? Yes. Am I pissed that carry forward's thing? Fuck yes. Carry forward shouldn't be a thing. Carry forward just... Oh, I missed a sham at some point, apparently. Alright. It could have been, because he didn't drop anything. Well, that was the 94. Imagine. Yeah, I have no way of going back in my VOD right now. But, it had to be world drop, because I didn't see it drop. No, I definitely didn't see it drop. MW3 is a generational COD game, and it's going to be impossible to beat, especially with the atmosphere that Activision has around COD, where they're just treating it like a fucking money farm at this point. Bro, it has genuinely been fun going back and playing Vanguard, I'm not even lying. I played Vanguard all year, I enjoyed Vanguard all year. Going back and playing it with Nathan, I've gotten like 3 or 4 V2s just going back, because there's not enough players on the game for the matchmaking system to have its way with you like it wants to, so it just puts you wherever. We've ran up against, like, probably the first, like, person I can actually definitively say was full-on cheating in the last 2 years. The guy was, like, we called him out, and then he started actually, like, just shooting through walls, and it's like, hello. I'm annoyed that I missed that sham, but it's fine. No, but they literally admitted it today. They don't have to get better, they'll still sell, which, yes, is true, but admitting it just proves that you don't give a fuck. No, I don't think it will be. I think it'll be 70. 70's too much. Yeah, but they've already went back on it once with one game. Outer Worlds 2. Well, where did Dylan go? Dylan? Yo? Oh, there he is. I was like, what the fuck? I was getting ready to message you. I don't think you can anymore with Twitch. Twitch is handling VODs in the most shitty fuck you way. I mean, I'm almost affiliate on Twitch, but like, before I get affiliate, I have to make sure to export my VODs, or else they'll just be gone in a day. Nintendo is fucking pathetic, and Nintendo has been pathetic. Nintendo literally cloned Discord and they're getting praise for it, as if other consoles haven't had voice chat since 2007. 6 even. Yeah, 2000, so that would be what, 2006, 2005? They cloned Discord and people are like celebrating them. It's fucking terrible. I mean, it's better than how they were handling it with the Switch 1, where you needed your phone open and a separate app on your phone. But it's like, it's no. bet. Oh, I jumped off. Bum 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 bum. Hmm. Have you seen that mage game where you say no? Never make that mistake. Especially with Jay in here, man just has random Jay-tisms, we're good. There's a mage game out where in order to cast spells, you use your fucking voice. Yep. I want to play it so fucking much. It's only like $3. I seen somebody fucking like Borderlands rocket jump in the game. They literally looked down, they said rock, and then they went flying and just started screaming fireball, fire. It's fucking great. I just got tired of all the issues I kept running into in that game. I'm sure they're better now, but I'm just gonna wait for 1.0. I got hard locked at multiple endgame dungeons, like straight up stuck in the floor, like glitched. Like, cause like, it was especially annoying because it was the dungeons that you had to go get that fucking currency just to get into. Probably in my next gaming slump, get back on PoE 2. Should run better too on my 3080. That's a fucking bowl loader. I was trying to do some like sneaky screen peeking during the FanFest event for Borderlands to see what was in the settings menu that they had access to, and it looked like it was they had access to DLSS. They were playing in 4K but with DLSS performance. And then nobody knows what actual hardware they were on because the Gearbox wouldn't tell the streamers. And Epic NG tried opening Task Manager and it was literally admin locked, so he couldn't check the hardware that he was playing on. There's a couple people that think it was 4070s. Because I mean, they had to fill out a venue for God's sake, so like... But there's a couple people that think it was 4070s, which if they were playing at 4K DLSS performance with a 60 FPS lock, they weren't having frame problems. I don't know. They're kind of only basing it off of the fact that you could see the VRAM number in game. That's pretty much all what people are basing it off of. The cards they were playing on had 16 gigs. And people assumed it was 4070 or AMD equivalent, but since seemingly they're partnering with Nvidia for this game because the launch like video has an Nvidia logo in it, which some dumb fuck was like, it's not gonna have FSR because you're Nvidia partnered. Swap it. But they were so at that event though, so nobody really knows the hardware, but the settings they were running was a mixture of medium and high, and there was a hardware illumination setting that was grayed out. So either it wasn't supported or whatever the fuck they're calling hardware illumination. I don't even know, because you could technically call that just screen space. Is it? So then the game has ray tracing. And Jolt's clicked like an idiot. He clicked the auto detect hardware button to try and change a setting because he doesn't really know what he's doing, and his game crashed. So they were doing something weird so that the streamers couldn't see the hardware. I mean, it's UE5. It's UE5. It's DirectX 12. We don't know that it's unoptimized. I'm gonna assume it is because it's got 2 fucking DRMs. Oh, sham 85. It's got Symbiote, which is 2K's VRM or DRM, and it's got Nuvo. Well, it sounds crazy, but at the same time, well, it doesn't sound crazy. What's crazy about it is Symbiote can be cracked very easily. DRM is still, or Denuvo is still the only DRM that is nearly impossible to crack. The rumor is it'll be in the game for 6 months, just like it was for Borderlands 3. Yep. Epic NNG said he believes that there's a way to mod it out, but he's not going to say officially because possible that they have an updated version of Denuvo that's a newer one than what was in Wonderlands. Because you could mod out the Wonderlands one, and I believe it's still in the game right now, and then they didn't remove it after 6 months. FrameGen's in the game. It's in the settings menu. Right. What I found interesting was the build that the streamers got invited out to play months prior to FanFest. They had them playing at 1440p with DLSS quality and FrameGen on, and a 60 FPS lock. Which, while the game was still like very early, so I'm not gonna be like, okay, that's scary, because they could have very much been working on optimizations. Well, yeah, there was a lot of people at that early event that were like, it was practically unplayable. There was so much input delay. That and they cranked up the difficulty because they were like, oh, they're streamers and they can handle it, and the game was practically unplayable. And then at FanFest, they made it really easy because it was fucking more than just Borderlands streamers there. The version number wasn't in the menu, so I would tell you. Weird. How the fuck does that work? That just seems like bloat to me. Why aren't they the same? They should all be on one. If they're all required for each other to work, they should just be on one. It's weird. But in the yeah. One thing that worries me for BL4 also is Randy said that he said once already in the past, and then he reiterated it. Their target for Borderlands 4 is 60 FPS. That's all he said. No, like, well, right, because, like, 60 FPS what is a very valid point. Like, well, you could practically run 60 FPS on it if you were playing at 144p on practically anything. Like, that's not... Like, I'm sure, I mean, you're gonna be fine. I'm sure you'll be fine at 60. And then he later on was like, and the PS5 Pro will be 60 FPS in all modes, including quality. Yeah. Well, that's the thing people are worried about, is that the base consoles aren't gonna have a 60 mode. I just think they should have had spec targets on the Steam page already, and the fact that Steam doesn't mandate that is actually wild to me. Right, like if you have recommended specs, what are those recommended specs supposed to get you? Because anyone can put specs on a spec sheet. They're out. The specs are on the Steam page. Oh, you mean like how Indiana Jones did, where they put a little asterisk? It was like, by the way, this is native and this is frame gen, and it's what they should do. We're a month away from the game, and there's still so much we don't fucking know about it. We haven't seen shit for Harlow, which is the character I want to start, and I'm probably going to start. Nope. Amon's a big boy. He just got a full gameplay breakdown today. You want to play Rafa, the TDR Exo Soldier? He's got, I mean, there's full skill trees online for him. You could already make builds if you wanted to. I just love that I called what basically the story is going to be at the end of Borderlands 3. As soon as the Ava DLC came out, I knew that Lilith was still alive. I fucking knew it, man. Lilith is literally the cause of every problem in the Borderlands universe. And you remember the end cutscene for Borderlands 3 where she flew off and quote-unquote flew into Elpis. Yeah, she phase locked it, and basically, nothing's been confirmed, but people are speculating that she, while flying towards it, phase locked it, made it match her velocity so she could land on it, and that caused it to drift into Kairos' atmosphere. And in the early gameplay for BL4, we seen one of the first text quests is you're finding Lilith. You should watch a Ava breakdown of that story, of that DLC, because it's really good, and as much as people like to hate on Ava, I think that DLC redeemed her character entirely, to be honest. And the voice actress is still fucking god-awful, but Ava as a character, I wish Gearbox would be honest with us and tell us that Vex was Ava. Because her backstory literally matches Ava to a T, and you can't tell me that that wasn't supposed to be Ava before the backlash. Yes, sir. You left the cord, dumb fuck. What's up? Oh, nothing. I was listening. I can't really see it. There's trees in the way. That big ass tree in the front yard's in the way. That big ass tree in the front yard is in the way. Here. Fuck yo. God damn it, man. Getting my ass ripped up by these fucking bullshit cheating lasers that hit you through health gate. No, it's a Borderlands 2 fuck ass dog shit OP10 issue. I literally have barely played since OP10 ruined the game, not gonna lie. Honestly think level 72 ruined the game too, to be honest. There's just too many skill points, no build diversity. Which Borderlands through level 72. Level 61 was the perfect level cap for Borderlands 2. There was just enough skill points where you get a really good build going, but you had to actually make choices. And that's the way they're going with Borderlands 4, thank God. There's like 3 giant skill trees and you're not going to be able to spec. You're not just going to get 2.5 capstones. Like, you're going to actually have to choose what skills you want. Rumored 50, unconfirmed. There's also something akin to Guardian rank that they've not really talked about still. With it, well, it was badass rank, but it also had skills attached to it that were like game-changing skills. It did have a cap, unlike badass rank. But what they're talking about, like, they're saying the post-game, like, Guardian rank, badass rank, well, I forget, they called it by its official name by accident, and then the chick got yelled at for saying that, and I don't remember what they called it. But they're saying it's going to be the most impactful post-game upgradable system they've ever had. Which makes me wonder if it's going to be a way to get additional skill points post-max level. Dude, there's... You gotta think, though, there's so many levels in this... Or there's so many skills in this game. One skill tree in Borderlands 4 is more skills than every character in Borderlands 1 had in all of their trees. Even if we get a skill point a level and we get 50 skill points, you can't even fill out one of the trees to the bottom. Like, you can just barely get your capstone if you target it, and there's 3 capstones per tree. The biggest thing that I'm scared of going into BL4 is they said it's non-linear. That's what I'm thinking, but Randy Pitchford said it's not like that. Like, someone asked him, so like Elden Ring, and he said no. It's going to be a non-linear system. The way he described it, it sounds like you complete the story missions in a linear order, but getting from A to B is not scripted like it was in the other Borderlands. So, like, if it was Borderlands 2, you could just rocket jump to the end of Wildlife instead of having to do this door, then that door, and basically go the way the game wants you to go. Also, Randy Pitchford posting a full map of one of the many collectibles a month and a half before launch is kind of whack. And I really hate how you're going to upgrade SDUs in this game. I think it's the worst system we've ever had for SDUs, and we haven't even played it yet. Because they brought back vault symbols from Borderlands 2, but you need to find them on every character if you want max SDUs. It just reminds me of loot dice all over again from Wonderlands. At least they made those character universal at some point. We need this fucking game, man. Also, there's people angry that they're making the Vault Hunters' backstories relatable to humans that live on Earth. Like Vex's, the whole story behind Vex and why her siren powers awoken was because she got tired of working retail and tried to shoot herself in the head. It's relatable, though, no? Hello? You've worked retail. Right. And then, like, I actually haven't watched Rafa's, but his backstory is just fucking sad. Literally being used by Tediore as a soldier and then given up on. He's basically living life on a timer. I need Amon's backstory. I mean, we know some of it. We know that he lost his family to a vault monster as a child and then dedicated his whole life to killing all the vault monsters, but that's all we know. We haven't actually had like a character short, which the character shorts prove that a Borderlands animated series would fucking be amazing. But people are like, but I don't want them to be relatable to me as a human. You're a vault hunter. They're supposed to be cool and special. I actually kind of like that they're going grounded with it. It's like people want toilet humor to come back. Also, there should be a list that anyone that touches the Claptrap voice dialogue volume, if you turn Claptrap down, you need to be put on a list. Because it's disrespectful. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I mean, it's cool, it's funny as fuck that they put a dialogue option in the game to just turn Claptrap down, but it's also funny is the guy that writes Claptrap was forced to sign a contract saying he will never kill off Claptrap. I want to know what the Moxie weapons are going to be. We've seen the tip jar. We know they're coming back. What the fuck are they going to be? I hope it... Like, dude, give me the Cherami. Do the Cherami justice. Bring that thing back and make it good. Of all the returning legendaries that are coming back, I gotta say, the only one I'm kind of mad about is the Fish Slap. That we've seen anyway. I'm sure there's more than we've seen, but the Fish Slap pissed me off. I don't like how that thing literally took over Borderlands 3 and Wonderlands. Get it out, man. Nothing should do melee damage. That's not a fucking melee. Shootable melee is stupid. Throwable melee is stupid unless you're throwing a fucking sword at somebody. Throwing knives are cool, they should do melee damage. Fuck the fish slap. Outside of the SDUs, my only worry for BL4 is the performance. It's kind of where I've been at. Two DRMs, man. 2 DRM protections? Come on. And the 20-second or 25-second respawn timer. That's stupid as fuck, too. Did they? Well, I know they added combat radar, but if the respawn timer's fixed, thank God. Like, I know dying is supposed to be not supposed to be like a reward, but like if I die, I shouldn't have to like go make a sandwich before I'm allowed to play again. Yep, it's 10 seconds longer than it's ever been. You'd think that. You're getting your ass kicked by a raid boss, you don't want to sit there that whole time. I think it's really fucking stupid that the Encore machine costs money, but from what everyone said, you can sell the boss drops to get enough to buy the Encore machine consistently. And save quit farming is literally gone, by the way. Like, enemies don't respawn with save quits. You know what? Well, it's just gonna be through the Encore machine. But like, the thing that kind of annoys me about save quit farming being gone is where's that timer being tied? Like, is the game forced online now? Because you're keeping track of everything server side? Borderlands. Yeah, it literally just looks like a fork of Reshade too. Also, what's up, Jay? A wild ginger's appeared. Is he British though? Like, he doesn't even like tea or crumpets. Man's like bizarro British. Dumped whole kettle on body. I love the fact that you have a kettle, an electric kettle with boiling water on your desk right next to your mouse. Sounds like a great idea. Sounds like an awesome idea, not gonna lie. I think I've seen people on the Borderlands Reddit complaining that there's not a game-ready driver for BL4 yet. Well, that's what I replied to someone. I said, correct me if I'm wrong, game-ready drivers are designed to help the game run correct, and releasing one early just seems obtuse. And if it's on Unreal Engine 5.2 or 3, like the early version that people keep saying it's on, then it shouldn't even need a game ready driver, because that's the same thing that Oblivion's on, I think. Other. I was gonna say, the Outer Worlds too. Hello, are you good? Man's working for Microsoft? I got the game early? The thing about Starfield is it scratches that itch you have for space games. Just like Nathan needs to find every zombie game on the planet to scratch his undead itch. I fucking called him out with it, and I don't think he realized just how much zombie lust he had. And just like every zombie game ever. You should, I mean, I assume you haven't. You should download 3D Mark and run their newest DirectX 12 benchmark. Curious what score the 5090 gets compared to my 3080. Steel, I think it's called Steel Nomad. It should be free. Because I was getting like, I don't even remember, like 10 to 14,000? No, I don't think it was that high. It might have been, actually. I remember when I did have the plus, I managed to get like plus 80 on my core with a small undervolt, and my card was running way hotter for some reason, even though I undervolted it. Yeah, I just think this card, the factory overclock on it's already at the red line. I don't think I can get it much higher. Because it's like she's boosting to almost 2 gigahertz, which the 3080 is not a 2 gigahertz card. I can touch, I've messed with the memory. The memory goes up quite a bit actually before instability. Like I managed to get plus 800 on my VRAM before stability, and then I lowered it down to plus 750 with no issues at all, and I wasn't seeing any problem, or I wasn't seeing really a performance uplift though, which was kind of weird to me. Like right, I always knew FSR was worse, but actually having an Nvidia card and seeing them side by side now, yeah, FSR's a lot worse. I still think I want, like, at some point, I want to get a 9070 XT. It's a market upgrade of my card, and now I have a power supply that could support it. Nope. But it has, I think it's got 6 or 8 fucking 8 pins. It's got like, yeah, I think it had 8 pins, and it also has a fucking 24 pin jumper if I wanted to chain it with another power supply. Just EVGA things. I was actually really happy that it had standalone 8 pins as well as the pigtail ones, because I wanted to run 2 separate 8 pins to my card instead of a pigtailed one, and it looks, I mean, like, shit still looks fucking ugly, but it's functional. Cable management's not my strong suit. Fuck you been up to, JJ? Fucking nonce. Yeah, I've noticed that in a lot of games, actually. Like, DLSS quality looks better than data. The sharpening. Yeah. I think Temporal AA is good now-ish. It was really bad when it was first a thing. That fucking dog's huge now. He's like, ooh, a chew toy. If I bite it, will it squeak? He's still a ginormous douche. Trying to steal food from literally everything. That's not food, homie. That's a big boy now. Holy fuck. I mean, isn't he still... Yeah, he's still technically a puppy, isn't he? Man's a fucking... a big-ass puppy. Puppy. Yeah, is your cat... How's your cat taken to a new friend? I mean, so cats have attitude problems, so it doesn't surprise me. Dylan, what the fuck are you doing, bud? What? You have a third monitor? When did you get a third monitor? Fucking guy. I need a third monitor. The fucking biggin. I have a third monitor technically, but I'd have to dig out. I'd have to figure out A, where the fuck I'm putting it, and B, I'd have to dig out my HDMI to VGA adapter. Yeah, it's like a super old, like 14-inch. It's a super old, like 14-inch, like 900p early LCD monitor. I really need an extra monitor setup though. Do they make VESA wall mounts that are for single monitors? I might buy one. Cause what a fucking, you shouldn't be holding a white. He's fucking huge. That dog was like plush size not that long ago. Jesus Christ, I didn't think he'd grow that fast. Fucking hell. Right, he's massive. Bro should paint him red, call him Clifford. He's still a biting bitch too, huh? I bet those teeth are still like kind of razor ass sharp too. Already? They get him that quick? Brody's an old boy though. I know, Buddy, my little fucking wiener. He's got like, I think he's got one tooth left. Buddy doesn't play with rope toys. I don't. He never did. It's just like she's gonna fucking do crunches with his dog. I need a dedicated, like, I do need to get another monitor. I need to figure out my desk situation first, though. Look for the buzzer with the white beacon. Oh, there's the boy. Just a couple of blokes. Alright, fine. Fuck you too. Alright, Bunker's flying away with my loot. He didn't drop a sham. Why does Bunker do that? Hello? Why do you just fly away with my shit, homie? Yes, sir. So you cut the other one and you splice them into one. He said, I will eat you alive. Trying to figure out where I could even set up that rando monitor that I have. I have a ghetto 3 monitor set up. Yeah, you can already pre-order it and stuff. Can you not? I swear there's like... I think Days Gone is going to be one of the first ones. Next to Death Stranding, which they already have. Although that wasn't really a PlayStation exclusive, it was a timed exclusive. I think this generation is the last generation of like true exclusives. I think we're finally past that stupid shit. Hey Jay! Look at that fucking honk of a man named Dylan. Thing is, if I dig out that VGA monitor, I still need to find my VGA adapter for... I do want to get a third monitor at some point. 2 just isn't enough. 3 is like perfect. I mean, I got my game on my main monitor, and then my second monitor's got... It's got Discord, it's got OBS, it's got my stream chat. Your bed. What? Thought about it already. And what are you? What are you, Jay? Hello. Is that a projector? Why do you have a projector? Projector third monitor on ceiling? Actually a shout, you know. I do want to get one of those like cheap TikTok projectors. I have two Rubbermaid tubs full of that exact same thing. God damn it. Bunker gave me head. I don't want head from Bunker. Figure 8 cable. Let's go, Pog. Hope it's the right gauge. That sounds fucking fire. What? Was it that chili you had last night with the steak in it? Jesus Christ, got me jelly. I want some. I never tried putting like shredded steak in chili. That sounds so good. Bro, I was joking. I'm sure it works. Yeah. Dylan, I was joking. I'm sure it works. It is, but it's not gonna matter. The monitor's not gonna pull more than a fucking like 70 watts max. You're fine. No, you wouldn't blow your monitor up. The cable would just get hot and start melting. Yeah, you're fine. If you had a 1500 watt monitor, I swear to God. Just because cornbread is like a magical side. It kind of works with a lot of things it shouldn't. Oh, 2 drops in a row. 2 drops in a row. I got my own personal Dylan. Got me a bitch. Dylan, it doesn't matter. You're fine. Is Canada 240 volt or 120 volt? I don't remember. Well, no, I'm just genuinely curious now. So that means there's only 3 countries in the world that are 120, which it's Japan, Canada, and the US. On your chair. In your ass on your chair. I believe you call that bubble gut. New TikTok challenge. Insert boiling kettle into anus. You trying to play Battlefield, Nathan? You have it booted? You spam and click to try and get in? Nerd? Bruh! Bruh, I just got three drops in a row. A head and 2 bitches. Oh my god, what the fuck? World drop Pearl, Storm. I got a bitch and a Storm in the same run. Sick! I would never. I need to set a bookmark on my stream because I want to turn that into a TikTok clip. World drop, world drop storm from the nozzle. By the way, no, I don't hear anything. I would certainly hope so. Goddamn, downhill would suck. My take on it is BO7 is going to be what Black Ops 4 was to Black Ops 3. An improvement, but not by much, with other downsides. Dylan, if I get 4 drops in a row right now, you owe me a jar of pickles. Yo. Well, they salvaged as much of it that they could and turned it into specialist stories. Alright, no 4 in a row. Am I really gonna bore with this fucking storm right now? That's my first world drop pearl, though. Off to a good start today, to be honest. The bear cat? The bear cat? Oh, I thought you were talking about bunker world drop. I think I might have you like tied. I got a Tediore grip Unforgiven from a skag puck. I've also gotten 2 Quasars from skag piles on the same map, by the way. Both were on that map, the map where you meet Tina. I actually forget the name. I'm not throwing the storm off the cliff, but I will bore with it. Nope, not getting rid of it. Even though it's a dog shit storm. What parts was that? Bladed. I think that's bladed mellow on grip. To be fair, sublime. I don't know. He'd said like 6 words and then muted. Probably. To FIFA? Probably. Bro, Nathan, you better be ready to fucking clip my reaction if I get to sham tonight. Or at any point. If I get the 94, dude, I'm gonna freak the fuck out. You have no idea. It's the only holy grail I've not gotten in this game. Next to the perfect hide, and you can go fuck yourself. Just lets out the magic smoke. Oh, Lenovo Legion? Fucking Livono? I don't know, looks fine, I guess. Just looks like a handheld that's a PC handheld, but with Switch gimmicks. I don't know. Yeah, it's got detachable controllers and stuff. It's just fucking huge. It's like bigger than this Steam Deck. It's fucking huge. Did you try 7 days on it? Yeah. And just knocked his camera into the nether realm. Someone. Hey, you should have measured it. If it was above 50 degrees, you'd have a lawsuit there. (50°C), if the surface temp is above 50°C, it's considered dangerous. No, I'm not buying viewers from you. Get the fuck out of my chat. Caleb, did you see Jace 2 Cents' new video that he did yesterday? There's an aftermarket. Did you see Jay's 2 Cents' video yesterday? There's an aftermarket backplate cooler that attaches to most cards. So like, obviously, I'm sure your card has an active backplate, right? It's there's a cooler you can buy on Amazon that attaches to an active backplate with thermal pads, and it's literally another heatsink with fans that goes on top of your card. And it's basically it sandwiches the die in 2 heatsinks, essentially, kinda. I didn't actually watch the full video because I thought originally that it looked stupid, but I guess the concept makes sense. Who, me? Well, 3D Mark's technically free. I don't think I can use the full one. I think it was on the Steel Nomad, the newest one. Normal. If I remember correctly, I was getting 14K, maybe? Let me Google it real quick to double check. Or I might have the screenshot, actually. My average FPS was like between 40 and 50. It was like 4 to 5,000. That's what I was getting. It's like 42 or 4,300. Looking at this. You'll probably get in the 20,000s, if I had to guess. Yeah, my best score was 4560. And that was with my minor overclock on. Yeah, I like the kill sounds in BO4 too. Yeah, I was getting like between 45 and 50. Holy, I mean, yeah, that card is 3 times relative performance better. Oh yeah. Yeah. That GPU, I mean, it makes sense that you're getting that because it's that GPU is 3 times the relative performance of the 3080, so it's gonna make sense you're getting 3 times the frame rate. You'll probably even get 3 times the score. If I had to guess, you're gonna be at like between 18 and 20,000. Yeah, you'll probably get like 16 to 18,000 if I had to guess. Tell you what, my RX 6600 got 6 FPS in that. Yup. 6 to 10. I let the full run, and it crashed out at the end. 6 to 10 FPS is what I was getting on my RX. Fucking 20 loops, goddamn. Man's gonna drop a fat like $200 electric bill increase. Fucking hit your whole system. Run Cinebench on loop and that thing. I didn't even know you could loop 3D Mark. I've never used the paid version. He's lubing? I mean, that 12-volt high power is designed for 600 watts, so you hit it. Oh yeah. Der Bauer had his doing like 1300 without issues. Yeah. There's a modded BIOS going around for most 5090s, probably even yours if you want to do really mess with the overclocks. It caps out at 2800 watts. Someone with that BIOS and liquid nitrogen got plus 1 gigahertz on the core. Holy overbuilt cooler, hello? Nah, it's not that big of a deal. See, I didn't know the X3D chips did the same thing that the non-X3D chips do, where they target TJ Maxx, so I was panicking when my CPU was running at 80 degrees, and I was like, wait, it's supposed to do that. Because that's what I was like, Nathan, you remember, I was literally like panicking, like, I need an AIO, I need one, I need one, I need one. No, my chip's fine. 1400? Man said biznatch. You're a biznatch. 14,000 you mean, not 1400? Yeah, so that makes sense. That's little over 3 times, little over 3 times my score, little over 3 times my performance. I'm sure that was on an overclock from hell. My average is like 45 and a high of like 55. Man, I like that game. I genuinely like that game. Do I agree that it's not a Far Cry game? Yeah. But I really liked what they were trying to do, to be honest. I should ban you. You swore in my chat, my Christian chat. Tell you what, I'd be a hell of a lot more into playing Far Cry if Ubisoft wasn't so takey a license away. Yeah, they still are holding on it. They're still like, yeah, it's we published it. We have the right to take it away. It's like, hello? They also are doubling down on the fact that their games are dying not because they're bad, or because they're making bad decisions, but because the fans are spreading false information and trends are causing them to go downhill. Like, what the fuck do you even mean by trends? By trends are causing you to go downhill. Yeah, you're trending downhill because you're dog shit. That's what the trend is. Dude, you could buy Skull and Bones for 30 cents on Xbox the other day. It's not worth that. Like, you're gonna pay me $30 and I'll download it. It's not even worth the hard drive space. The pirate physics, like all of the pirate stuff in Assassin's Creed 4 are better than that game. Yeah, Skull and Bones. Oh, ship combat and sword combat was promised in before before the game actually came out, and then they rushed the game out instead of delaying it again. Because people are getting lazier. Like, do I believe that game development is getting more expensive? Yes. Do I believe that... Well, it should be, but at the same time, like, you got two edges pushing against each other. You have things that make development easy, but you also have things in development that are just brand new. Like, I would still consider ray tracing to be a fairly new thing in game development, even though it's been around for a while. And yep, I can't. My card doesn't path trace. Like it. I tried it in 2 games. I get like fucking 10 FPS on Doom. Yeah. You. Dylan, you'd have to do it in Windows settings. Like Windows settings, or you might be able to do it in the NVIDIA app nowadays. Display. Then type in display. There's a search bar, is there not? Bro, all I see is the top of your dome. Days Gone. Days Gone looks so pretty. Bro, I still have that like 20-minute clip from a Shadowplay recording that was on the SSD you sold me of him just sitting there playing Days Gone and just oohing and eyeing. Yeah, you. Yeah. Yeah, it was you. The clip was you. But Dylan, do you see did you get it or do you need assistance? Okay. You should also be able to click those and rearrange them to be what you want them to be. Like hold down and hold the drag. Well, yeah, plus now aren't there different settings for like amount of bounces per light and yeah. It was super shimmery. Yeah. Maybe. When are you gonna be on the beta? Doesn't it come out tonight? Are you gonna be playing? Yeah. Oh yeah, the fact that you don't have it open right now and ready, you might not be able to get in. There was one for sure. If we can get to it, and yeah, I don't know what Jay is doing now. Well, hopefully the controller support's good for people on PlayStation controllers, because DS4 Windows is a no-go. Caleb, what's your take on games forcing you to have secure boot on and stuff now? I just think it's stupid, because TPM takes performance, and... yeah. No, TPM is the thing that basically the thing that Microsoft was like, you need this, or Windows 11 won't install because of security reasons. It's literally trusted platform module. It's a thing that runs in the background constantly, that always uses one core and takes performance, and if you don't turn it off, then it's just on taking performance. But you have to have it on to play Battlefield 6 and the next COD. I think no matter how hard anyone cracks down on cheaters, it's just gonna... Oh yeah, people will always... yeah. Well, Lurk was saying that Phantom Overlay works just fine with secure boot on, so people are still going to use Phantom Overlay. It's essentially a USB key that doubles as... like, it's a USB key with a separate install on it, and you run it in a VM while you're playing games, and what it does is it cheats for you. Like, it's literally running the hacks in a separate virtual machine that's not running on your current computer. Because everything has to have downsides. That too. Like that guy we ran into in Vanguard when we called him out and he fucking rage hacked. It's like, I guarantee you that's what that guy was using, was Phantom Overlay, because... well, yeah, there's a sad amount of people that cheat and just don't get caught because they're not good. Which is funny. Well, he did. No, he actually did. He did try and say shit. He started talking shit about, oh, you're just mad because you're bad. And then it was like... is there not? Bro, I could have hit that fucking guy that we were playing there with last. That was a straight up fruitcake. Bro, like it was actually giving me a headache, I'm not gonna lie. The way he was talking, it was giving me a headache. Oh yeah. What was this clan tag? What was this clan tag? Yeah, it was Slay. Wow, dude. I can't believe he's in our party or in our call now. You sound exactly like him. True. I need to go through my Black Ops 6 beta clips and get the clip of you comparing Down syndrome people to dogs. Yeah. Yeah. It was during the Black Ops 6. It was either early launch or it was the beta, but I got like a 5 on with the Jackal while you're just in the background. Down people are like dogs. They're just happy. Down people are like dogs. Like, I want to use that clip, but I have to figure out how to get this out of it. I'm good, honestly. Feel like voiceover courtesy of tag you on all socials. Oh, I don't even know what the context was about either. That's the crazy part. It's just me hitting like a fucking crazy clip with the Jackal, and you just hear you going on about down people. It's like, huh? Yep, PhysX is basically no more on 5000 series. Which, but why would you ever use PhysX anyway? It can cause copious amounts of bugs in Borderlands 2. Like, it's just the amount of loot I've lost through the ground to PhysX before I was like, okay, it looks cool, but I'm turning it off. I'm sure you can mod them out, or mod it out, possibly. PhysX, yeah. It's kind of sad, to be honest, that they sunsetted PhysX in such a shit way. Well, yeah, it's the PhysX thing that causes... I think that's why Elder Scrolls runs like shit on the new 5000 series cards, too. Elder Scrolls Online. PhysX is cool as fuck, it's just... very few games use it. It's like the same kind of general concept as like the 3D gaming era. Not that many games actually came out that supported it, and the gimmick just kind of died off. You just type in, I want my game to be this, and it makes you a photorealistic version of the game, coded and scripted. Well, like right now with GPT 4.0, you can literally make your own game in like 2 hours. You just tell it what you want it to do, and it'll write the scripting for you. Honestly, I think procedural AI has a place in gaming. I just hope to see it done right, to be honest. Right. Or even like procedural generation for NPC interactions in like a giant RPG. Or like an actual like a life sim game, like a Sims game, but with procedural generation responses that are actually like proper and not AI fluff. I think AI has a place in gaming, but it's not evolved to that point yet. Also, if you're gonna use AI, you need to formally acknowledge that it's in the game, which is at first, and then people were like, "Yeah, but you're stupid," and then they admitted it. Well, they also denied it. They basically denied it up until Steam was like, "Yeah, you need to make sure that you have it labeled if you used AI ever, or we will remove your game from Steam." And then I just think if Steam's gonna have that requirement, they need to overhaul how system requirements and recommended specs work and force people to put targets before they even list the recommended specs. If it's separately listed, it does. If you have two separate spec sheets that are two separate things entirely, one of them's upscaled, one of them's not, then it's fine. Passing off actual performance with upscaling shouldn't be a thing. Like there's ways to do the wrongs in the industry correctly. There's just nobody doing it. I mean, yeah, the giant like the elephant in the room statement, the 5070 faster than the 4090. Like, hello. Your VRAM limited and it's frame gen. Quit lying to everybody. Such a weird number though. How many chips is that gonna be? Because they use 2 GB chips. What'd you say, Dylan? Okay, cool. You should, have you ever watched the video about the last gen Titan card that never actually released? You know the 4090 FE and how massive it was? Imagine if it took up another slot. You should, Der Bauer has a video about it, and I think Gamers Nexus also does. The PCB, it basically was kind of like a prototype for their new PCB design, where they're doing like a super small PCB and like a giant cooler. Because the 4090 series Titan card, it's completely see-through. Like if you hold it up to light, you can see through the whole card. Because the PCB is flat. The PCB is flat on the bottom side next to the PCIe slot. And then the heat pipes come up off the PCB and branch out. Fucking another fucking chatbot, man. Get out of here. We're at the point, I think, with GPUs where they're gonna stop getting so generationally bigger. I don't I don't think it's a cap because the Astral was fucking huge, but It also has a fan on the back as well as the front. Nathan, did you boot a COD game that's old? Let's go, Dylan. Very tiny bit, yeah. DisplayPort to HDMI? Is it active or is it just like a transition? Yeah. You know what's crazy is if it wasn't for most VR headsets being HDMI, the GPUs wouldn't have HDMI ports anymore. Also, some of the modern GPUs are coming only with 3 ports, and some of them are coming with 4 ports, but you can only use 3 at once. Yeah. Like, some of the 9060 XT models have 2 ports that are actually normal and a USB-C DisplayPort. Yes, but they do also make adapters. Like, I have... Go on. No, you can go. You can go. Based. Well, yeah. There's a couple ways nowadays, too, that you can interact with your computer fully wirelessly. Like, there's a program called Moonlight. There's also... there's a program I use which runs a batch file on Windows Startup that lets me control my computer with my phone, just in general. I have like a 25-foot HDMI cable that runs from my GPU to my TV on the other side of the room that I use just when I'm like big chilling in bed. Like I was recently playing Sleeping Dogs cranked in 4K because I can do it on this GPU, and I like that game. Fuck you. It's very comparable to the old GTAs, but it's got Arkham style combat. It's really fun. Takes place in China. Communist China. And you can... And there's multiple endings that differ depending on if you're more of a cop or more of a triad. It's actually a sick game. I think so? But... Like, I've also just used it in general to watch, like, media, just because... Media. Well... Probably the first time in my life I actually have some on my hard drive now because I need it there to use it with the VR headset. Yeah, mine's one of those one of the PC only ones, and even with like the browsers, they don't really work right. You have to download it and then run it through like a VR player. What did you just say? And called it propaganda. I mean, the finals is fun. I wouldn't stretch it as far as saying good. The fact that there's no the fact that there's no filter on like what you can name your team is fucking funny. Me and Dylan's team is the tranny tramplers. And we're both like 6 foot tall transvestite heavies that just break maps down. Well, yeah, the thing is like what I was thinking about the other day is like what direction is gaming gonna go in? Are we gonna have actual evolution in gaming, or is it gonna turn into how accurate can generated frames be? Yeah. AMT Jesus, hello. I mean, that's how it should be. That's, in my opinion, that's how it's always should have been. I just, I just wonder. Yeah, launch options. Yeah, it's just it's a launch option. I forget what who the fuck knows what it is nowadays. They change it every Steam update. Because you should just be able to do H, then a dash sign, then 2560, or then 1440, and then W, then a dash sign, then 2560 in the launch options. Hell yeah, brother. Jolt's luck. Thank you for the Jolt's luck, Dylan. Appreciate it. What's your frame rate on Borderlands 2, dude? Yeah. It's too much, yeah. I'm sure you're CPU bound in that game. Yeah. To be fair, I actually think I am too on a 3080, to be honest. Bet. That could be because it's trying to launch on a vertical monitor. I switched to NVENC instead of CPU encoding, and I actually haven't looked at my VOD to see a difference, but surely there's a difference. Yeah. Well, I figured it's got an integrated GPU. It's probably fine. I'll have to actually check my stream VOD from when I switched it, because I did my first like 3 days without NVENC. I just worry that, like, I'm sure my PC is going to be able to play Borderlands 4. I just worry that I'm not going to have enough overhead to record or stream. Oh. That's, to me, it sounds like, I mean, that's a vertical resolution. Make sure you're in the Black Ops 2 settings. Make sure your middle monitor is selected, because it could be displaying on that if it's not selected still. Yeah. I mean, I don't have my overlay on, but mine was in the like 20 to 30s when I was playing. I don't even have DXVK installed for Borderlands 2. I was having problems, so I ended up just deleting it. No. I was getting a bunch of DirectX errors, so I just figured I was deleting the game anyway. Might as well not worry about reinstalling it. Runs fine. Turn on physics, dude. Let's see whose card's better with physics on. Wait, you can't? Oh, really? Because... when a 3050 outperforms a 5090? To be fair, you gotta look at the 3050 as like... It's not... I mean, it's not a good card. But if you needed a DLSS and a box-ass card... I didn't even think about running a dedicated separate for just lossless. Sick. What'd you say? Oh, Nathan's talking about Cloud Saves BO2. Dylan has the jankest of jank setups. To be fair, I'm so tempted to dig out my VGA monitor and literally set that bitch on top of my PC as my third monitor. Caleb, I'll have to try and find that video I seen. There's a video of how to get into essentially no load screens in Borderlands 2. Yeah, so there's a couple things you do. Essentially, you delete the warp animation from the files, and then there's a couple text files that you edit that prevent the game from going into a load screen, and what it will do is it'll spawn your null character in at a save point, at your last save point, and if you're on a fast enough hardware, you'll see your screen flicker and then you'll be in game. Like it's so fucking nuts. And yet Nathan has said twice now that why are you doing this to yourself on an irrelevant game? I mean, it's irrelevant on Twitch, obviously, but like it's still literally like holy shit, Caleb, your mic is cooked, my guy. and just started vibrating in my ear. A little bit. Wish it was wet. Why does launching old CODs on PC break shit? If you disable voice chat in the COD, it won't do it, but... That's what it sounds like to me. Even if it's displaying on his middle one. What you need to do is you need to do full screen and then select your middle monitor. Or select your middle monitor if you can now in the settings while it's windowed and then switch to full screen. I wish Steam Big Picture mode wasn't a pile of shit, to be honest. It is to a point. I wish that you could set a temporary primary monitor for it. Because there's an option to change your primary monitor to a certain monitor when Big Picture mode launches. But when you close Big Picture mode, it keeps your primary monitor as the monitor it changed to. So like, if I open Big Picture mode, it'll open on my TV as the primary monitor. And then when I close Big Picture mode, my TV stays the primary monitor and I have to switch it in Windows. Wow. If you don't cap it to like, what is it, 250, you'll literally break the physics in the game. Because it's 250 for extra jump height, 300 for more movement speed. Any further, the game will break. Then you're lucky, because it... Well, it's not noticeably broken. Like, the extra jump height is literally like a couple pixels. Not like your game's running at 600 FPS and you have a jetpack now. That's not how that works, but... I mean, my RX 6600 was getting the 250 cap at like 60 watts an hour. You should mess around with, I know you have a gigabyte. Do you have a gigabyte card? You should mess around with the EVGA overclocking utility, Precision. It's so good. It has a thing called Clock Lock, which it'll force your card to run at the highest boost bin regardless of temperature. So your clocks will stop fluctuating. It'll just run at what you set it at the whole time. It can be. I don't fucking know. I'm saving power. My card's pulling 600 watts. Run Cinebench 25. GPU test. Actually, crazy to me that they made a GPU Cinebench. Cinebenches, yeah. I think 25. I think the 25 one you have to get from a different website. It's not on the Microsoft Store. Or it might be 24. You're on a 5090. Everything runs like a fucking dream. Hello. Just really scared for the performance in BL4. Yeah, I think it's called that. It's not R23. I don't actually know the official name of the new one. Jolt Luck, thank you for the Jolt Luck. That will push your GPU. That's probably it then. That'll push your GPU the farthest out of everything you ran, because Cinebench is still to this day the hardest stress test you can run on anything. The instruction set is absolutely diabolical. Your CPU would probably go to 90 degrees. I know, right? I thought about purging him. How dare you swear in my Christian Minecraft Borderlands chat? Wait, Nathan, do you wear gunners? So do you wear gunners? They're gaming glasses. Bro, I want me a pair of gunners so bad. They're doing a Borderlands collab. Probably? They're doing a Borderlands collab where you get like Psycho Mask glasses that look fucking sick. Yeah, the Borderlands one looks fucking cool. They just look so, they're just so fucking like, just, everything's so fucking expensive. Right, but they're just blue light. They're literally just doctored up blue light glasses. And you can buy regular blue light glasses for like $10. Yeah, gunners make you look gamer. Dylan, what's on the dinner tonight? Mac and cheese? Man's eating gum for dinner. Let's go. Mood. Are the Borderlands glasses out yet on Gunner's site? Because they literally, it's like the Psycho Mask kind of, where there's like the outline of the Volt symbol over the nose. They're $75 though. Ugh. I want to know how Dylan has the same amount of shams as me in half the runs. Bullshit. That's some bullshit. That is some bullshit. I don't care. Some bullshit. Man still has Exodus installed. Some bullshit. Nope. I mean, I probably would know if I read it, but nope. It's probably because you updated Python without actually just deleting and reinstalling the game. Yeah, talk about stupid dumb fuck luck. Hello, you should have 10. Like on odds is 1 in 30. I'm just barely under odds for shams because I have 19 and 620 runs. Yep. Multi-core will be CPU. You should be able to select GPU. Huh. Never had it not let somebody start it. Or heard of that anyway. Shouldn't be great. I mean, multi-core will hit all the cores the same. Like, multi-core will hit it the hardest. Your CPU is going to be at 90 degrees, dude. Or no, X3D caps out at 85, so you're going to hit TJ max. Especially if you let it run more than one loop. Oh my god. As soon as your AIO gets saturated... As soon as your AIO gets saturated, you're cooked. You can stop it. I'll be able to tell from your score if you're running the right one. Alright, Dylan. Once it's completed one loop, if you hover over your CPU on the left side, it should tell you points. Yeah, you're on the right one. There should be a way to do a GPU test in that as well. Weird. Wonder if it's the same thing as like Afterburner where it doesn't support the 5090 yet. Dylan's gonna leave us. Leaving. That's shocking. And then run R23. You'll probably get like 40, 45, 50,000 points in Cinebench R23. That one's on the, that's the one that's on the Microsoft Store. Cinebench is fun. I would be willing to bet that if Nathan ran R23 with his current setup, considering he gets like 80s and shaders. I haven't actually ran the 2025 one on my CPU just because figured there's kind of no point. The 2024 one, sorry. I mean, you would technically you would probably score higher on Cinebench just because you have more cores than me, even though your CPU is worse. I mean, I don't know if I would be willing to test your computer's your cooling that much. So you're saying 1700? ARM, like Windows for ARM. ARM processors are like open source processors. Did you say, Dylan? Life is Strange before the storm. That's weird. Yeah, no, I don't think he does. Oh, man was cooked. Man was actually cooked. We're like talking him off a ledge. He sent me a snap where he was just bawling his fucking eyes out. It's true though. And like that cutscene did the exact same thing to me. It's like I just randomly disappeared. How many people do I know that would actually come try and find me? No, you got us. Whether you like it or not, you have us. Because he's... What? What the fuck did you just say to me? Sure. Why is Demi spamming Caleb? Demi is spamming you in general. Imagine. I swear to God, if she says nothing really, how about you? I'm gonna freak the fuck out. Unless... Right. What are you... Unless she's talking about the fucking wall of text in general. Is she drunk? I know she's drunk. Blow into this. What? Chat is great. What was days ago? This fucking. Alright, overrated artist. Is she good? Hey! Hey! What? She's like, she's gonna hit you with like, I had one case of alcohol, I'm fine. What's so fucking random? Hello? Yeah. Why does her thing say E-boy, by the way? It's the role VIP? Yeah. Man just called her a chick. Is Winter's Wolf, yeah? She's VIP now. Hey, yo. Demi's just trigger happy. What the fuck? I mean, yeah, it is a joke. Yeah, she said, Jay, you don't even, Jay, shut the fuck up. Read the chat, guy. She unblocked you. Smile. She fucking unblocked you, guy. It's a joke. Relax. Relax. Jesus Christ. She literally called out Caleb and fucking Dylan already. She started with you and then called out Dylan. Whoa. Wow, Jay, hello? Called a fucking joke, child. Why are you so fucking pressed? It's fucking nothing. Right, and she meant everything she's called all of us in this exact conversation. Right, and she's trying to know you. She's trying to know you and you just call her a fucking whore. Hello? She's blocked me in the past too. You see me whining? No. Yes, she fucking has. She blocked me the very first conversation we ever talked. You're still not, are you blocked on her Insta? No. This fucking guy. Milkman. He is the milkman. Got milkers? L tattoo. On the titties. I'm calling cap. Just take a fresh one right now. I'm gonna put that shit in general too. It's like more on the pack than the titty. Fucking guy. It is a male. Right. Fuck you. That would fucking hurt. Put a fire on it. Yeah. Puts fire on own thing. Man just got called dainty? Alright. Foreign language. And said pay grade. That's crazy. Who's paying you? Yourself? Bad, honestly. Mood. I'll clip you, dude. It always pisses me off when chicks are like, but my handwriting's so bad, don't look at it. It's just fucking light years better than yours. Oh, I got a sham. Nope. I mean, it just gives off passive aggressive vibes. I'm kind of into it, honestly. Such a fucking random. Fuck yeah. What the fuck was that? So random. Bro, that camo is so fucking ugly. That one's even kind of ugly, to be honest. Is that the Holger? Hello? Nathan MW3? The lobby's like on MW3. Man's playing private match right now and he's just not talking. That's crazy. He's just playing private match and he's not talking. Motherfucking, those guys weren't shooting back. Sure. Uh-huh. Didn't get nothing. Yeah. Fucking random demi moment. Hello. Why'd she spam him? Why'd she spam Caleb? The fuck? She got a new phone. Where's her old phone? No, I want the pictures. What? No comment. Mine's a shit. Looby wooby looby wooby looby wooby. Looby wooby looby wooby looby wooby. Wooby 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 wooby. Thank you for the Jolt Lux and whatever the fuck. What the fuck that emote? Looks like your ex. True. Real question is which ex? Conk. The blobfish or the... out of fuel bulldozer? Bro, I guarantee you I could minimally, with minimal effort, Photoshop one of your ex's face onto a blobfish, and I know you know who I'm thinking of. It would fit, like, perfect, too. No, we're not assholes at all, actually. Assholes would be the one we're talking about. That one's a well-used one, though, so... Yo! Cappers? Nothing's been in there. Nothing but my fingers have been in there. Nothing but food and fingers, that's all I'm saying. Who put that banana split right there? You're still so good. Oh, sham. Not 94. 79. Wait, what are you even using? Can't even tell what that is. Nathan, what are you using? I can barely tell what that is. Ah, she's still fine. If you hit the hyper burst, it's still really fast. Not a big fan of that map, though. What the fuck camo do you have on? Oh my god, you fucked on that guy. I go till like probably go another hour on stream till like 12:30, and then I'll get on COD. No, fuck you. I mean, I could if I just played while we were watching The Walking Dead, but I don't do that, so. No. Fucking nerd, man. Bum 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 bum. How dare you? He's playing FIFA. And even then, it's still worse than, like, Alaska. Sandhawk's... I was gonna say, Sandhawk's useless without the bee, though. Yeah, it's pretty useless without the bee. Go kill Terra with a fire Sandhawk without the bee. No. Not on OP10. Pride Rock, this guy. Why? Who the fuck coined it Pride Rock? Hello? It's just Ledge 2.0. Fuck Pride. Right, you're a Lion King reference because you're so handsome. Little. Bitch, I'm double you. With? Yes. I'm good, Chief. They don't make them that big. What did you say, Jay? You're getting food soon? When's that, when's the new Spider-Man movie even supposed to be out? Damn. They get them done quick. Between filming start and them coming out. To be fair, they're not the most complicated things ever. They've done how many superhero movies, they can get them done quick. Oh god. Do you know the story of why Doll Maya is no more? True. You remember One Life, Maya? I was gonna give you the reason Jolts actually said. He accidentally deleted the save. He was moving his saves from his main save folder to his backup because he has so many saves that he has to move a bunch of them out of the games folder. And he accidentally deleted Doll Maya's save. Oh yeah, it's definitely accidental. He's playing COD. We finishing the first season tonight? Yeah. Like I said, I'm probably gonna play this for another hour, and then I'll hop on COD for a bit. We can rip some COD until we either get angry or just wanna get off. Yeah. Damn. Yeah, so see, that's even more proof that you've got some fucking mod installed or some shit. Delete your entire game, reinstall it. Did you turn off drop multiplier before you uninstalled it? Bullshit. So, the character wouldn't have anything to do with it. Man better just go buy a scratch-off ticket then. No, he's just gotten basically double my luck in terms of actually getting them to drop. Yeah, don't remind me how dog shit my swarms are. You've seen me call in a swarm and get like negative kills. I'm done. Sometimes not even, honestly. Jump, 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 jump around. Why do you have cat ears on your Discord avatar, Caleb? Confirmed. Sly. Yeah. Hey, give it. Don't blame us. Blame Nuclear Potatoes. He's the COD player we ran into last night who's still in our heads because he was a fucking queen. I should have. That would have been hilarious, actually. Pff, nope. I'm getting like lime green cyan vibes from that guy. Is his name George Floyd? Ah, that was too far. As soon as I said that, an exploder blew up in my face. I'm looking for world drops. Fuck you. How did you tell? My screen was black and white, you fucking goober. No, you fucking don't. Forgot it was on that game, not gonna lie. People play that map like a bunch of fucking queers, though. People play that map like... Yes, it is. 2 different accounts with the exact same name, because Twitch is a great platform. Yes, they were both... Well, they've sent messages that got restricted by my auto mod. They were just free viewers. Free viewers, go buy them. They're... And then I banned them, because fuck your view bot. I would rather have no view... I would rather stream to no viewers than fucking viewbot, not gonna lie. Yeah, I don't know why it's not counting me as a viewer in my own stream. Speaking of fucking viewbot, hello? What's the timing on that? Get the fuck out of here. I fucking said the trigger word and the bot came out. I was like, oh, viewers. You want viewers, I see. Like, I'm good. I can't believe the amount of pathetic ass fucking people that were trying to claim that Queso viewbotted when he first blew up. He gets follow botted now, like daily, but like every big streamer gets follow botted. One stream he literally went up like 20,000 followers, and then they were gone the next day because they were follow bots. So Caleb, when's your next Silent Still 2 stream? You should stream Silent Still 2 next time you play it. Sweet. Yeah. Maybe if you streamed it, then you'd have more motivation and not be a bitch when you're on camera. Fair. I'm not looking forward to playing that. If I have downtime between Borderlands 4 and now, I will play it. I'm gonna get the 94 sham, gonna do the hunt, gonna raise money for charity, and then shiest it away. Yep. To be fair, the Borderlands community's raised like over $500,000 over the last 2 years for St. Jude. Wow, I'm happy as fuck you weren't in my stream just now. Well, apparently, President Putin thinks that he's got a vaccine that can cure it. I'd probably, yeah, no. The fucking microchip. I gotta actually register for the hunt, though, if I'm gonna do it. I need to get in their fucking Discord and figure out how to register, because you need to set up, like, a Tiltify page and commands in your stream and stuff. The only rule that I really don't like for the hunt for Borderlands 3 is turning off Guardian Rank. Because Guardian Rank is more than just percentage-based bonuses. It's like actual extra skills in that game, and some of them are really good, like Hollow Point. I'm gonna have to play Zero. It's the only way I'm gonna be able to do some of the raid bossing to get drops in that game. Because not having Zero, and fuck me, Zane. Because not having Hollow Point in BO3 is gonna, Borderlands 3 is gonna fucking suck. Fucking slipping, dude. Oh! Nope. Promise I'm sober. I promise I'm sober. Cap. After this run, though, I'm gonna go take a piss. Nope, but I just finished a cup of OJ. Just to piss off Nathan? Yes, it was extra pulp. You're gonna tag Remy when you post that clip in the clips and be like, look, it's better. Yeah, I really wonder what that means for people that... I wonder what that means for people that have both. Nothing. No. Alright, I gotta take a piss. Give me a sec. Nathan, did you cringe when you got to the onion mission? Hmm. I think Nathan smiled when that happened. He's proud of that moment. That's it. Man hit you with that hard F word. There is, but there's not enough people to fill out lobbies, so you don't find matches of it. Yeah, that's probably the most hated COD that's released in a long time, though. Well, yeah, they started removing game modes to help matchmaking times before the year was even over. Like, Champions Hill was removed with the last season because the matchmaking times... Champions Hill was fun as fuck, too, and I'm mad as hell that it's gone, because I used to love it. And I believe that it deserved to coexist with Gunfight, because they're both unique and enjoyable in their own ways. Same with Heist. Bring back Heist. Bring back Heist. Make Heist 4v4. Yeah. I mean, it did, sorta, kinda. Like, they're technically factions, they just melded together. Yeah, it runs great. The Blitzen? I mean, that's up there. They're so much more precise, too. Like, it's not even this about the stick drift at that point. Like, I literally can't go back to non-Hall effect sticks. Then you're still stuck in that same rut. They're so much better, man. I mean, that's kind of what I would do. I would just do that if you're gonna buy a new one. Yeah. Because then you have a backup laying around, realistically. No. Depends on the map. The player pool literally depends on what map you're playing. Non-blitz shipment is 4v4. But like non-blitz on most maps is 6v6, and then it depends. Man, that game is so free, man. The people that are playing that game do not have thumbs. And unless you run into Scarface, which then his thumbs are controlling the most broken fuck you meta in COD history. That have much longer range. They have such a longer range than the Reclaimers ever had, too. Yeah. That game had so much battle pass fluff. You had fucking kill cams, you had fucking loading screens, you had fucking character quips. And that's after they toned it down like 4 times. Also has one of the most broken play of the games. At least he didn't get team runner-up. I would argue team runner-up is more of an insult than honorable mention. The fuck skin are you using, Caleb? Hello? Right, yeah. Yes, sir. Clip it. It's such a shame we never got a grease gun in that game. What? Why have you become fruitcake, Dylan? Only a little bit. I'm dead. Yeah, 10 attachments per weapon. Well, you don't have to use all of them, but if you have OCD and you don't like the fact that one of the boxes is empty, then yeah. Honestly, there are some attachments that when you, no matter what you put on that slot, it hurts the gun. I don't use all 10 on my automaton. Jolt's luck! Yeah, you're not gonna find another lobby. Yeah, you can get into matches, but it's still, the game is still dead. Usually it's against the same people that play the game every night, like that Scarface rodent, but... Probably gonna farm for another like 20 or so minutes, and then I'll hop on some like MW3 or whatever. Or MW2 or Vanguard or whatevs. If I had the room, I'd throw Cold War on the drive, but boys running low on hard drive. Brother, I have a 2 terabyte external hard drive connected, but... I'm sure it's better on PC than it was on console. Scarface in there? Almighty in there? Yeah. I figured that guy literally plays the game every fucking night, man. Oh yeah, double barrel fire shotgun, then he's gonna jump at you with them. I mean, yeah, just, you know what? I don't know the meta setup, but... I'm sure if you did a quick TikTok search for Vanguard meta, it would pop up. Fucking, those things just look ugly. Hello? There's no way you have fun running around with that. You just... Ew, man. I just... Like, they're so fucking disgusting looking. I'm gonna have to give you my, like, respectable man pseudo-sniper pump shotgun setup. Need a Kimbo, and I don't know the other attachments. Honestly, I don't know them, unfortunately. It's probably a certain set of attachments, because I do not remember that thing being as broken. Yeah, I'm gonna go till 12:30, and then I'll hop on COD. Uh-huh. Is Almighty in the lobby, too? They all play together. Why? Nathan, you're a fucking loser. It's like, fuck it. After 3 days, can't beat him, join him. Not only do they play like that, they actively try to win. Like call out and fucking... No, that Scarface guy, he actually plays it every goddamn day. Like, every time we've played and hopped on, we've ran into him. No. Yeah, you want damage range. That's what you want. Fire. Incendiary. That's what they've been using. Oh, is he not? Because I've died to people that use... I've died to people that use fire. I don't know. Use... They nerfed the bug. They nerfed the bugged version of it that was on the combat shotgun, but they never actually nerfed it. Bro, I've seen him map people with those shotguns. Like, I'm watching him play, and he's been mapping people. He said, help me. I just got the game on sale. What the hell did I just join into? He plays a game every day, and he plays exactly like that. Every time we've ran into him, every time we've played, we ran into him. Let alone every time we ran into him, he plays. Doesn't matter what map. Doesn't matter what mode. It's aight. You can build it into like a pseudo sniper, which is the way I use it. What? To be fair, that game has a lot of ways to just see people through walls and or on your map. Fucking almost walked off the map. I'm not paying attention. Good thing you got all that practice and on Delta Force. You were. No, I meant before when it first came out, okay? Yeah, I was gonna say, man was just fucking... Man was like... jorking it to that game. Didn't keep up with it. The anti-cheat can still be turned off with Task Manager. Battlefield to me is more of a keyboard and mouse game than COD. Like if I ever played Battlefield on PC, I would definitely just be playing on keyboard. So does yours now. Man doesn't even know what they look like. It's crazy. You are in shipment. You guys in the with the same rats you were just playing against? Well, it's balanced like the OGMW too, where everything's just fucking overpowered. I can't see that. I was gonna say I can't see that ever happening. Got another bitch. Yo, based. He's a stinky boy. Got like another 10 minutes of farming and then I'll hop on. What's up? Yeah. Jolt's got his on run like what, 2600? I don't know what number K6 got his on because he reset the run counter every stream. What? Alright. Yeah, K6 reset his every stream, so I don't know what number. Yeah. 2881. Yep. I did. Austin Evans made a video about it. I don't really watch Austin Evans anymore, but that was like years ago. Austin Evans' content became really cringe. Thanks, man. And before it has heavy physics, and that's why the destruction's so good. I'm sure that's not the case. I just want them to implement like a class that's like a demolitionist that has like a sledgehammer or some shit, and I could just poke holes in walls if I want to. Wait, is there really? That's actually cool. I haven't because I don't care. Because I'm not really a Battlefield fan. I don't followed that or haven't even kept up with it because I haven't cared. Yo, boar, can we... Boar, thank you. Let's run. Whoa. 665. Oh god, should I stop on 666? What was that? Well, it has a battle pass and it's going to have a battle royale, so... Ranked Battlefield makes no sense. How do you do ranked Battlefield? Like, imagine like a full conquest ranked land at 30, you got 60 people in a room barking commands at each other. And that's the crazy thing, because it's not hard to be good at Battlefield. Last run today, nothing. Rip. Toodles.